guys, before the video begins, I just wanted to let you all know that I officially have a TikTok account and an Instagram account, so you can go check those out in the description or at these usernames. Anyway guys, enjoy the video! Hey guys, what's up? Trey Jane here, and welcome back to another episode of VanillaCraft. My apologies for the long wait. I was out of town and unable to make any videos for you guys, but I am finally back, and today we are doing something very exciting. We are getting ready to go to the end. So in order to do this, we're going to need a bunch of ender pearls, and we're also going to need a bunch of blaze rods. So I think the first thing that we should do today is head to the nether and try to get some blaze rods and maybe even some netherite armor. But before we do that, you may have noticed that I installed a cute little texture pack that has a bunch of custom paintings. We have an Adventure Time painting, we have a How to Train Your Dragon painting. Most importantly though, up here we have a beautiful little fan art made by Lily, and that is us right in the middle with Pepper, with Dusty, and with Cherry John. It is so cute, and thank you so much, Lily. I love it so much. It is the perfect addition to our little house. Now that we're all geared up and have all of the things that we'll need, let's make our way to our adorable little nether portal. And luckily, the nether fortress isn't too far from here. However, I forgot how scary this place can be. There also seems to be quite a few endermen in this biome, so this isn't a bad place to get some ender pearls. It looks like we found one floating in a tree. We got our first ender pearl! However, we're going to need quite a few more. Luckily, there is plenty of endermen around. Oh my god. So we got 16 ender pearls, which should be more than enough for us to make it to the stronghold and get through the end portal. Now we just have to make our way to the nether fortress. Alright, so we have officially made it to the nether fortress, and luckily there's a bunch of blaze spawners here. However, Hello? So there's a bunch of blaze spawners here, however I'm awful at killing blazes, so we will see how this goes. Alright, so there is blaze spawners down there. I think I might try to go for those. So one blaze rod makes about 2 blaze powder. So luckily we're only going to need about 8 blaze rods. However, that might be quite difficult. There's definitely a smart way to go about this, and I'm definitely not doing it. I might die. What was that noise? That scared me. Alright, we only need 2 more blaze rods. And there's a ghast! The nether is a horrible place. Alright, we got 8 blaze rods. Let's get out of here and never ever come back. Now that we are officially home, we can go ahead and craft our Eyes of Ender. So we have 16 Eye of Ender, and now we can go and find the stronghold. But before we do that, let's make sure that we have upgraded tools that have full durability. I'm also going to make us a bow. That's not how you make a bow. Alright, so we have a new set of iron armor, a bow, a new pickaxe, a bed, some cobblestone, a bunch of important stuff. Let's go and get all of that enchanted. So let's start off with our armor. Definitely the most important part because we are going to take a lot of damage. Let's enchant our bow. And of course, let's get all suited up. And now we can use our Eye of Enders to find the stronghold. So it looks like the stronghold is this way. Alright, we have to be really careful because we already lost most of our extra ender pearls. We only have 2 extra left. So I think the stronghold is right underneath this coral reef, which isn't that far from our house, surprisingly. So I'm gonna break the #1 rule in Minecraft and dig straight down, hoping that we can find it. And we found it! We made it to the stronghold! Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I hope you're excited for next episode because we are going to be defeating the Ender Dragon. Anyways, if you did, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!